Hello students, in this video we are going to take up the next part of your chapter local self-government in the urban sector. We've already done about the municipal corporations which are found in the normally in the big cities, but on the other hand the other two parts are municipal councils in the smaller areas which are urban still, and the Nagar Panchayats which are those areas which are on a transition from village to cities. They are very small cities, or you can say the parts of those cities are still rural. So here we will be not doing properly the Nagar Panchayats, but we will move on to the second committee or second part, municipal council, and under the municipal council we will be taking up the explanation and all the functions of the important body called as municipal committee. So I'll be reading it out for you and then I'll be explaining it to you. Please take out your books, go through this particular text in your books, and while I'm explaining you can also see into the texts and understand what I'm explaining. So here it is, municipal committee. A municipal committee is set up for smaller towns. As we know, in the larger areas it is municipal corporation, in the smaller areas it is municipal committee. Such bodies are called municipal boards or municipalities. You must have seen in the smaller areas, most of the cities, there are municipalities. So their organization is more or less similar to municipal corporation. Due to their smaller size, they have generally three wings. That means three different sections to their particular working areas. One is general body, the other body is the chairman or the president, and the chief executive officer or the secretary. So these are the three wings or three divisions we can say which are found in the municipal committees. Now, general body of the municipal committee, if we talk about it, we'll be doing about all these three different wings in detail little bit. So you can say the member of the general body of municipal committee are called, all of them are called councillors. They are elected from the municipal wards, like the elections, and the number of members depend on the population of the city. The bigger the city, the more number of the councillors. The smaller the city, same ways why it will be. So eligibility is to that for the elections to the thing, it has to be same eligibility as it is for the municipal corporation, for the board block elections you can say, or for the municipal elections. So whatever is requirement over there, the same requirement is applied over here as well. And according to the new Nagar Palika Act, we can say the rural and urban local self-government bodies, they have a uniform term of 5 years, and that is in all states, in all the departments, in all the posts, it has to have a work of 5 years. It can dissolve earlier obviously, but cannot go beyond that 5-year tenure. Next we have the second wing, and that is the chairman or the president. Here we see about the chairman. The chairperson and a vice chairperson are elected indirectly by the members from among themselves, just like we have the speaker of the Lok Sabha, or you can say chairman of the chairperson basically of Rajya Sabha is elected by a vice president, but Lok Sabha we can say is a better example. Lok Sabha speaker is and deputy speaker are chosen from themselves, and that is why they are indirect elections. Similarly, president and all of them vice president, they are elected by the houses, both the houses, so that is also an indirect election, because we over there are not directly participating in choosing those posts. Similarly over here also we can say we elect the people to be in that particular group, but that particular group among themselves, they make a choice that who's going to be the chairperson or the vice chairperson. And this particular chairperson or vice chairperson, we can say especially the chairperson, enjoys a vast number of powers which are given to him under his functions. His functions are similar to those of that mayor of that particular area, or it refers to the functions, you can refer to the functions of the mayor. It is very much similar to the functions of mayor itself, like mayor is there in the municipal corporation. It is the same thing over here with the municipal committee, the president or the chairperson. Next we have the third part, and that is chief executive officer or the secretary. The chief executive officer is then appointee of the state government. He is a government employee who's appointed by the state government, and he usually belongs to the state civil services. So he looks after the administrative wing and the municipal committee. So all the official work is mainly looked after by him, and administration over here is totally under his domain. Other office bearers are also there, which we have not named in the three important wings. They are as follows. Like in the case of municipal corporation, municipal committee has various departments of education, health, engineering, taxation, everything. And these departments are under the administrative control of various senior officers and engineers or the experts of that particular area. So they are all included in this particular body, and they work in the different heads or different departments of the municipal corporation, municipal committee. Sorry. Here we see what is the cooperation and coordination between local self-government and local government. Local government means the state government or the area government looking after that particular area. And local self-government is basically the self-elected people, those who are representing the locals over there, and they are chosen or elected by those people only. So what is the coordination and cooperation here? First of all, we see there are three different points, or three different points given here. First is the district administration. A distinction has already been drawn between the local government as well as the local self-government. Local government in an area function at the district level under the overall charge of district collector or deputy commissioner, we can say. We are talking about the local government. They are under the district commissioner. But on the other hand, a deputy commissioner often combines both these functions. He is also the highest officer in a district for the purpose of revenue collection and is therefore also called as district collector. Appointment, we can say the deputy commissioner is the one who belongs to the Indian Administrative Services. You must have heard the brief abbreviation of this, IAS. So he is one of those who belongs to the IAS and is appointed by the state government. A district collector or DC is a highly trained officer in all aspects of administration and management. So he is the one who looks after all this particular administration and these local affairs. Other office bearers over here are a number of government officers heading various departments work under deputy commissioner, and these includes Tehsildar, Naib Tehsildar, Kanungos, Lekhpals or Patwaris. So these are the ones looking after the different aspects of the society, different areas and offices of departments of the society, as well as these this particular office under the committee. And they see the proper coordination and cooperation of both the local government as well as the local self-government working together for the benefit of the entire area from the grassroots level. So all of these government officers work in close cooperation and coordination with the panchayats, often though the block development officers, also known as BDOs. You must have heard the term BDO. So they are block development officers. Further, the deputy commissioner is also represented on the Zilla Parishad. Therefore, he also influences the policies and programs of the panchayats because he is on the topmost level of panchayats, the Zilla Parishad. And from there, they also look after the rural areas as well as the urban areas, municipal committee and councils also. So that is how the state government, or you can say the local government, they have proper coordination with the local self-government, and that is in both the spheres, whether it is rural you are talking about or the urban. In both the places, local government has a say on it, and they do interfere with some of the other policies if the need be. So that is how proper coordination and cooperation is looked after by these deputy district commissioner, or you can say the deputy commissioner or the district collector. Next, we move on to the last part of the chapter, and that is the functions. Here we are talking about the functions of the deputy commissioner. So the deputy commissioner is the chief executive officer of the district, and he performs nearly almost every function of the local government and in the district. What are those different functions that he performs? Nearly all of them. We are going to do them point wise. First is collection of revenue. He is the one who has all the responsibility of collecting the revenue from the entire district. Then he maintains and updates all the land record, whether it's for farming or for any other purpose. He has all the records. He maintains law and order, that is proper discipline, supervision and execution of all the plans which are taken by the union or the state government. Their planning has to be executed and implemented. How it will be done, when it will be done, who is going to do it, everything is decided by this particular deputy commissioner. Next is implementation of policies and programs in respect of Panchayati Raj system, or you can say suppression, dissolution of holding of elections. Everything in the district level is looked after, supervised and governed by the Deputy Commissioner. So this is all about the functions of the Deputy Commissioner, or you can say the person who is having a connection between the local government and the local self-government. And with this, we come to the end of the local self-government in the urban as well as in the rural area. We finished both the chapters. In the next module, I'll be sending you the question answers. We'll be discussing it, and then you can finish off with your question answers, and we will be done with the civics syllabus for this particular year. After that, we will be taking up only the revision. Once we finish history, then we'll take all the revision. So with this, we come to the end of this module with this particular ending of this chapter. Now we are only left with one thing, and that is the question answers that we'll do soon. So before that, go through this chapter, read the chapter when I'm explaining over here. I have tried to explain the entire chapter in 2 different videos. You can just go through both the videos one after the other. I know it's long and arduous, but it is all for your benefit. So go through it. Once you go through it and understand it in a better way, while we do this explanation and the question answers, it will become easier for you. With that note, we'll end up the module.